Hello everyone, good evening. So we were solving the sample papers for BSDS 2024. We have done till question 27. We are nearly towards the end of the series. Now we are at question 28. Question 28 is a sum on sequences, but although you have a limit there, the majority of the sum will be solved on the basis of you recognizing the sequence. Alright, so I have found the starting point of this sum in a different problem, so I have pasted that bit here. The remaining portion will be done by me live in the class. Alright, so limit n tends to infinity xn. Now xn is defined as k equals to 2 to n. Alright, it's not 1 because k equal to 1 will just give you 0. Alright, there is a product sign before it, so if you are multiplying something by 0, if you take up to n, it doesn't matter, the 0 at the front will make the entire thing 0. Alright, so we are starting from 2 and the first term turns out to be, here you can see that we have explained the terms. So if xn is equal to k equal to 2 to n, then I have 1 minus k square. 1 minus k square, I can take the LCM as k, and then it will be k square minus 1, right? K square minus 1 can be broken down as k minus 1 into k plus 1, the simple formula. Now you can notice the pattern. This is the pattern that we have. So how do the first few terms look like? I have 1 into 3 into 2 into 4 into 3 into 5. Like these will repeat till towards the end. Let us write the last term is given here. Let us write the second last term. The second last term will be n minus 2 into n. Then I have n minus 1 into n plus 1. Now since there is a gap of 2 units, right, because it goes from k minus 1 to k plus 1, so the first and second terms and the second and second last terms will appear only once because we are jumping 2 units each. Alright, so for the second last term it would have repeated on the last term and last term plus 1, but there is no last term plus 1, right? Last term means the series ends, so the second last term and the last term, they will repeat only once, and the first term and the second term will repeat only once. Alright, everything else will repeat 2 times. Okay, so all of the digits, 3 will repeat 2 times, 4 will repeat 2 times, 5 will repeat 2 times, etc. So since they are repeating 2 times, they will become squares, and those squares will cancel with the k square in the denominator, right? Because k square is there starting from 2, so it will be 2 square into 3 square into dot dot dot, you keep multiplying till n square, right? Now as I told you, the second last term, that is n, that will remain these. This will remain because if you go towards the next value, it will be n plus 2, which will be here, right? Then n will repeat, because if we write one more term, it would have been n into n plus 2. Here we have n once again, but this term is not there because the entire sequence ends here. Alright, since the term is not present, so we will not have one more copy of n. Alright, n will have one copy. Similarly, while starting, we do not have a second copy of 2 because this is the only time 2 will appear, right? If we had 0 into 2 beforehand by 1 square, this would have been one more appearance of 2, but we have not taken this term because 0 is there, and if I start multiplying by 0, everything is gone, right? So 2 and n will be only once. I hope you could understand this. If not, do rewind the video and watch it slowly, you will understand. So I can write this as 1 into 2 into 3 square into 4 square into dot dot dot, let it go till I can write n plus 1, n into n plus 1, right? And then in the denominator I'll have 2 square into 3 square into dot 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 n square. Now all of the intermediate squares will cancel out because of the reason that I just told you, so these will all cancel out, and I'll be left with one of the 2's will cancel, so I'll be left with n into n plus 1 divided by 2 into n. See if this makes sense. One of the n's got cancelled and one of the 2's got cancelled. Alright, so what remained? N into n plus 1. Oh, one of the n's got cancelled, right? So that will not be there in the numerator. Yeah, sorry. So one of the n's got cancelled, so that is why the n square here turned to n, and the 2 square got down to 2. Alright, that is why I paused a bit, because it didn't look like what I had prepared before the session, right? So you have 2 n square. I hope it is clear. 2 square n square was in the denominator. One of the 2's and one of the n's got cancelled. Why did the second 2 did not appear? Because it would have been gotten from the 0 term, which you excluded. Why didn't the second n appear? Because it would have been the next term to the last term. Now there is nothing after last term, right? Because last term means it's the end. Okay, so the entire thing solves down to n into n plus 1 by 2n. Now you can calculate the limit of this easily, right? So I have told you before in one of the earlier sums, limit n tends to infinity. If you are dividing two polynomial function, then the ratio of the leading terms will be the final answer if one of them tends to infinity. So all of these are linear terms. This answer will be half. Option D. Okay, again this sum was quite simple, but the format in which this sum was structured was a bit complex. Alright, so once you could decipher that, the remaining portion would have been quite easy. Okay, so do rewind the center part of the video and watch it if you have not understood how we got to this point. Otherwise, if you feel if you need any help for preparing in this exam, do contact the numbers given in the comment section below. Okay, so I'll end this video here and I'll see you all in question 29.